Hi, it's Tractor here, and I have an unusual opportunity. This is the ZenTapper, which, let's see, I'm making this video at this is the 1st of October, 2010, 10/1/10. And I have one of our new ZenTapper instruments here. And the interesting thing is that this one is set up in uncrossed string arrangement, which I've never played before. This gives me an unusual opportunity. That is to say, I want to make some demonstration videos with this, but I don't know how to play it. So I have the unusual opportunity of kind of going back to step one. That is to say, I can go back to where I didn't know how to play and start all over again. And since a lot of people coming into the touch style field are just starting out, this will give me an opportunity to present a way of familiarizing yourself with the keyboard or the fretboard, just as I'm doing. And so you get to watch me stumbling around and everything, because I'm a beginner now. So here's the first thing we're going to do. The first thing to do is going to be place the hands. And in our method book, Easy Touch Style Basics, it talks about starting off with the left hand over bass strings at fret 2. Now, this kind of instrument has what we call tactile edge dots. These black things are your edge dots that normally you see are double dots. 2, 7, 12, 17. And here's the bass strings, the melody strings. And so I'm going to actually start, here's fret 2, bass, here's fret 12, melody. I've got it run through some just real basic mild effects just to make the two sounds sound different. Here's pretty much what it sounds like with nothing. That's the naked sound of the instrument going through this flat response keyboard amp that we've got here. It's a Barbetta, and I chose that one because in a shootout with Electronics Musician magazine some years ago, they showed it as having the absolute flattest response of all the combo or all the PA type or keyboard amps they tested. So there's fret 2, fret 12. Now the beauty of the Easy Touch Style method is its clarity in the mind. And one of the things that's nice about it is that when you place your two hands like this in starting to play, all 6 strings and the notes beneath this hand are exactly the same as all 6 strings beneath the hand in the bass hand. Yes, they're 2 octaves apart, and this also works out very well that this hand is very well equipped, if you read music, to play the bass clef, and this hand is very well equipped to play the treble clef. Now, my fingers don't yet know how to walk around on these strings, so I'm going to find a good starting place. And in this case, I'm going to go, that's an F sharp, that's a, let me just start with what I do know. There's a G, ooh, that's out of tune, and there's a C. I can tune it up sharp, but that's not our purpose, right? I can tune it up properly, but that's not our purpose here. So, here's what you do. Now, whether you have a Megatar stick, war guitar, or a ZenTapper, it's better to learn to play by touch. That's why we call it touch style. If you watch really good guitarists or bass player, they don't watch their fingers. You can't play the bass with your eyes, so why watch your fingers? Here's why. We're primates. And so whenever we get uncertain, and that includes fearful or really focused, we tend to go to our strongest sense, which is our eyes. That is to say, we primates would rather see the tiger coming way from the other side of the forest. We don't want to get up close and feel its fur, okay? But for certain tasks, including operating a 10-key adding machine, learning to type, and playing a stringed instrument, touch is both more accurate and faster. And if you get your eyes into it, there's more processing that has to do, so it will actually slow you down though it doesn't feel that way starting out. Furthermore, if you're here, how can you read music? How can you flirt with the girls in the audience? How can you communicate with your bandmates, visually and watch for cues? You can't. So you want to do it by touch. Now, for starting out, you need to find a place. So I'm going to find C. Okay, forgive me if I'm not exactly in tune. And then you want to, having found it, you want to push gently away. I'm looking at the back of the fretboard. Now, I can't see anything, so I want to, from day one, play by touch. It will slow me down for a few days, but once I learn to play by touch and feel my way around, I will fly and play faster and more accurately for the rest of my life. So here's a C. I'm going to go up feeling. There's a C. I mean a D. C. And I'm going to start right there. In your book, Easy Touch Style Basics, it teaches you to begin with playing 9 notes on 3 strings. This is the middle of the 3 strings. So I'm going to jump right into the middle with the middle note of the 3. C, B, C, D, C, D, C, D. Now, I have now engaged learning. I am feeling, my hand play those notes on the strings. Now, I have played guitar and stick in the past and more guitar, so my fingers do know kind of what this is like, although my hand positions are new to me. So some of you, if you've never played stringed instruments or your guitarist never played a bass, the spacing here will seem different. You will be doing it more like this. You want to just do it until you can play one note. Now, between my 2 long fingers, okay, I'm not shooting you the bird, just the long finger. Between my long fingers, I'm playing right on the fret. Now, you'll notice slightly behind, meaning in the headstock direction. So more of my fingers behind it, but I'm actually playing on the fret. That will give you the best tone. Plus, with my fingers, I feel the fret. When I play the note, I feel the fret. So my first step to play notes is to play note. So here's C, both hands. I might as well do both hands. In this case, it's not like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Now I'm patting my head and patting my tummy. Both hands are working the same. It's easy for a human to do. So, start off playing one note. That's a C note. C, 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 C. Gonna try the B, half step down. B, 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 B. C, 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 B. Now I'm feeling my fingers. My left hand went a little too far, and I felt it, and correct. Your hands will do that automatically if you just put your attention there. C, C, B, B, C, 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 B, 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 B. Now I don't want to start off doing this. That's too fast for me to track as a beginner. And if I make a mistake on this one, how do I don't have the opportunity to play another one and correct it, because you want 95% or more of your notes to be right. That produces fastest learning. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So you always want to have your hands and your mind winning. Now while I'm doing this, it might be a little boring, but this is a real good opportunity to make sure my posture is good and that I am relaxed. I noticed when I picked this up just to test it yesterday, I'd been playing about this simple. For about 5 minutes, my back began to ache. I said, why the hell is that? I got the meg bar supported on my lap. Using the meg bar with the strap tends to hold the head in position. Go ahead and put my legs in a little bit, and this instrument's very stable, and it's not heavy on me. Why should my back? And I realized I was holding tension in this left arm. And that in my case, it made my back hurt in only about 15 minutes. Well, that sucks. Don't want that. So you want to start off playing. You place your hands. You start playing your one note, and now I want to check in with my body. I want to make sure that I'm relaxedly upright. Okay, I realize I'm a little tense just because I'm focusing to be on the camera. Now I want my Want to find a comfy position for my left hand, my thumbs. I don't want to be playing chicken style. Have you seen some people playing like this, especially the stick players? Because they're playing across, and for some reason, if you drop this, I don't know why exactly, but there's a tendency to go playing. Don't do it. It's very tiring here by the end of the gig. Your best players don't do that. So I'm tapping this, I'm finding a nice position. When I can play one note, I'm going to play two. Now C and B are only one fret apart, so that'd be a good next choice. I'm doing multiple 1C. That lets me correct my B. I go to C. Oh, it was a little too far forward. I move it back. It's perfect now. Oh, my left hand is too far back. I can't feel the fret. I adjust my left hand finger. That's why I'm doing multiple notes of each one. Oh, see, I'm tending to move back far from the fret when I go to my first finger. Oh, got it right that time. See? I'm paying attention to the little things because playing one note correctly is the basic activity to play notes. Before you can play notes, you got to play note. And playing one note correctly, position where I can feel the fret. Pretty important. All right, now I'm going to need more work on that. I know it seems silly, but I'm going to need it. So, but for right now, I'm going to go ahead because I'm not doing totally terrible. I'm not doing it perfect, but I'm getting more than 95% of them right. So now I'm going to try going from C to D. That's up 2 frets. Ooh, that sucked. That wasn't it. No, I'm going to have to look. Okay, now I'm feeling what that's like to go from C to D. The right hand's getting it pretty easy. Now when you pick up this instrument, you're not looking, you're also going to have a little tendency to grab the wrong string. Oh, that wasn't it. Or, that's cool, but that ain't it. Going to get the right string. Now I see that as I go back, onesies, my left hand is coming up shy of the fret, so I'm going to change to multiple notes per finger. Get my left hand, that third finger, over there on those bass strings. Get it to land on the fret for that D, and to get back correctly to C. And I'm just going to pay attention. Now if you're married, you got the people in the house, oh, they're going to hate this. But, you know those highway patrolmen that ride motorcycles? Those guys really know how to ride. And once upon a time, I rode a motorcycle, and I was enthusiastic, and I got that magazine, some kind of magazine for motorcycle, and I read an article about how they train those guys so they can ride so fast and well. And the secret into training a guy, a highway patrolman, to ride a motorcycle perfectly at very high speed is they take them out on a huge parking lot and put up a bunch of pylons and make them drive around those pylons as slow as possible.